Hey there, guys. So we got CG Ace the other day, so it's time to take him against the Demon Wall and see if we can beat my record of 9 turn clear, which is currently with Frost Gilgamesh. Let's try to do it quicker with CG Ace. So we're going to be changing up the team from usual a little bit. We're going to be using Charlotte as Passive Provoke and Evasion and Death Immune. She's only got 90% Evasion, a little bit short. 10% chance to get hit, and she can survive one hit, so she should be okay. We're going to use Folka for dual cast with Gravity on Diablos. She'll be doing the healing. We're going to bring Christmas Iyaka. I kind of like her as a unit. She does a few things that synergizes with Ace, like Ice Imbue, Ice and Peril. Other than that, she can do things like Earth Resist and stat buffs and that kind of stuff. We're going to do Riku as our breaker. She can fill limit gauge, and we don't really need Elephant's buffs with this team, so we're bringing Riku instead. And we're going to use CG Ace. I can get mine even higher magic, but when you equip killers and stuff, his magic goes down. But still, 3,400 magic, pretty good. And we're going to be taking Blackula's CG Ace. Same thing, he's got a little bit less magic, but more killers, so he's even better in that case. Let's give this a go. See if we can knock this out quicker than 9 turns. Good old Demon Wall. Everyone loves it. Alright, so for that first turn one, we're just going to dispel that with an item with Charlotte. Now we're going to break with Riku, and we'll use cooldown, or we'll use her cooldown break, and then we'll start filling the limit gauge. Christmas Ayaka is going to do a buff for the team. So this is going to be a 230% stat buff, a 5,000 point barrier, 100% earth resist, and 45% damage mitigation. Now it does more than that, but that's all that really matters. Like the stop immunity and the break immunity, all in all, is not relevant. So we're going to do it with ice. We're going to imbue ice. We're going to power up our magic, and we're going to do the chain. So let's see, let's imbue ice, power up magic, and do our chain. Okay. Pretty good damage. That's turn 1 damage too. Alright, so this is the turn we want to use Gravity. So let's go ahead and hit the boss with Gravity. And we'll do a heal. We don't really need the heal, but let's do it anyway. Ace can just chain this turn. We have no unlocks or anything to deal with. We'll just straight chain. Before I do that, do I want to do anything else? Not really. Let's go ahead and chain. Okay, no threshold, that's fine. Riku will, let's see, let's double cast and limit fill. Ayaka, Charlotte, now we're going to wait on your limit burst. Do magic mitigate. And let's see, let's do a limit fill and a mana restore. Alright, we slow down the boss. Ouch. Painful. Alright, let's see. Let's go ahead and use a big barrier. Let's have Ace do his chaining. Let's see, chain. Before we do that, I'm going to use Riku to hit the boss twice, because she's bulkier. Yeah, we're gonna hit the boss twice with Riku to absorb those counterattacks. Let's see. Now let's chain on the boss. push the threshold. So we're going to get dispelled, which is fine. Let's see. We've got a big barrier, so we're going to do a physical mitt and that. Charlotte, doesn't really matter what you do here. We're going to get dispelled anyway. Alright. So the boss powered himself up and dispelled us. Let's see. We need to reapply that. I want to dispel the boss, and I need to re-break him after that. The best way to do this. No, let's do immunities with Volca, and we'll dispel next turn instead. In that case, we'll re-imbue Chain, and we'll use our big cooldown next turn. So let's see. We'll re-imbue, power up, and use this. Let's see. We did magic mitigation. We need stats now, so let's do stat buff. And we need earth resist. So let's do an earth resist buff. And Riku will attack the boss twice to absorb those counters. Alright. Let's do our chaining. Alright, we pushed another threshold. So we're going to get dispelled again, actually. It's kind of annoying. Alright, quit dispelling me, dude. Alright, so with that dispel, we need to cover again. I might have to just ignore his buff for a turn. I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I'm not gonna have a choice, because I gotta do my rebuffs. Let's do the rebuffs. Ayaka will do stat buff and resist. Yeah. It's kind of throwing me off a little bit. Alright, we're just going to use the cooldown. So we're not like just leaving it off cooldown for so many turns. Alright, we're going to re-imbue, use our cooldown, and chain. So this is using a cooldown while his defense buff is up, which kind of sucks. But we're dealing so much damage, or pushing these thresholds like quicker than I can, and I have to deal with these dispels every turn. It's kind of a headache. Alright. We weren't dispelled, were we? No, we're good. Alright, so we need to hit the boss with gravity, and we want to dispel the boss. So we're going. Kind of want to heal too. Alright. Yeah, we're going to dispel the boss. Let's see, where's dispel? We're going to dispel the boss, hit him with gravity. Alright, Riku will break the boss. And just hit him. Let's see, Charlotte will give us a small heal. Ayaka will give us... That's not it. Double healing from Ayaka. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay. So we're healed. We need to re-imperil and chain twice. And the friend can just triple chain. So we're going to get dispelled again. Which is fine. Another threshold. So we're gonna get dispelled again. I love these dispels every other turn. Alright, we slowed him down. But with Christmas Ayaka on the team, these dispels are actually not that big a deal because she can give us all these rebuffs real easily. That's pretty much the entire reason I brought Christmas Ayaka, to help out with all these rebuffs. Alright, let's reapply that. Let's hit the boss twice so we don't eat counters on our guy. Let's do some immunity buffs with Polka. Christmas Ayaka will give us some stats and resist. Actually, her cooldown should be ready now, isn't it? Yeah, her cooldowns are ready. So actually, we're going to do these big cooldowns instead. I like that better for the ultimate safety. So we're going to need to re-imbue. We got dispelled. Is your other cooldown ready, Ace? 2 turns? Now we're good. Alright. So I kind of wanted to re-imbue with Ayaka on this team, but I forgot that the spell removes all our mitigations and all too. So Ayaka's having to spend her turns doing that. And by the time that's over, we push another threshold. Yeah, we just pushed another threshold. So we're getting dispelled yet again. This boss and these dispels, dude, it's a headache. I mean, we're going to win. Obviously, the boss is at 3%. We were real close to getting an 8-turn win. Yep, we're dispelled again. That's okay. So Ace, we got dispelled. We need to re-imbue as usual. And then Shane. Let's see, it's re-imbue and Shane. Doesn't really matter, like, we win here, so who cares? We'll just do whatever. There it is, 8 turns. So we beat Frost Gilgamesh in clear time. Frost Gilgamesh benefits a lot because he can he literally ignores the spell. His skills never need to re-imbue. He just literally chains every single turn. So he kind of had an advantage here, but Ace still did it 1 turn quicker than him. So that was real nice. 8 turns with Ace. There's my new personal record. So I will see you guys next time. Later.